What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to talk about Milton Williams, defensive tackle that we drafted in the third round this year. Obviously and what I've been hearing is that he is impressing everybody at OTAs, and especially, this was a guy that obviously wasn't on my radar because I didn't think we were even drafting defensive linemen this year at all. Maybe later, maybe one, but you drafted two defensive tackles. You drafted one defensive end, Tamon Jackson from Coastal Carolina. So with Milton Williams, obviously analytically off the charts with his testing, and that's why the Eagles, when they draft, one part is analytics, one part is scouts. They're drafting because of this more than testing. They're drafting because of skill on the field and statistics and stuff like that. So when it comes to this front office, it's always the analytics team versus scout team when it comes to the draft. That's why all the problems that we had, and obviously with all the Howie Roseman handshake, fist bump, whatever you want to call it, when all that happened at the draft. But Milton Williams has been impressing at camp, guys. You know what? This is one of the guys other than Devontae Smith. I'm excited about Kenneth Gainwell at running back. I'm excited about Milton Williams just because he's got that really short area speed. He was ranked at least a top 6, top 5 defensive tackle in this draft, which, was it a great defensive tackle draft this year? Not really. But hopefully you have a diamond in the rough with Milton Williams coming to the defensive line. And obviously right now, because of those draft picks, I honestly think they're rebuilding this defensive line because Fletcher Cox on the wrong side of 30, hoping he has a better year. Javon Hargrave, coming off an injury last year and playing great for like a couple games late in the season and kind of disappearing again and getting paid a big contract. So you got to get this thing going and just see what happens with Milton Williams. And I think he's got that explosiveness off the line. He's very good with his hands. He's very tough, very strong. So in a rotation with him, if he ends up breaking out a little bit, and really showing, I don't even care about his sack numbers. I just want to see him disrupt offensive lines, get in the backfield, just cause havoc. That's all I really care about in a defensive scheme like this. Even with Jim Schwartz, that's all I really cared. If you got pressure, you were doing your job. But obviously, Milton Williams has been impressing Fletcher Cox and especially Javon Hargrave and Brandon Graham. So, I know, you say, they're just going to say good things about them. But to be honest, a lot of these guys look prepared coming in, more ready, and feel like they've been here the past couple years to some of these players. But with Milton Williams, definitely one of my favorites coming into the season. You have Derek Barnett at defensive end, Josh Sweat, hopefully having an even better year because he gets better every single year and does well in a rotation. Could probably do better as a full-time starter at defensive end. So you have a lot of guys here with some promise, and obviously with more time when we do 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s and stuff like that, we'll get to see some of these guys get pressure, and then obviously when preseason comes with Milton Williams, I've watched a lot of tape on him since the draft, and he's got a very quick first step coming off the line. He's got good leverage with his body. He's got his swim move, spin. He's good at what he does technique wise. Really, he just needs some guidance. And obviously just, being around these other defensive linemen, vets like Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, I think are going to really help him a whole lot. That's why I like having the veteran leadership. And just seeing what happens with him. So I'm very excited about Milton Williams. Let me know what you guys think of him as a player. Obviously, Javon Hargrave was really excited for him and a bunch of other players. And I've watched a lot of film on him, full games with a lot of reps. He's got an absolute disgusting motor. He just doesn't give up. He never gives up on plays. It's when Josh Sweat was drafted, his motor wasn't great. He was falling on his knees when he was, after a couple seconds, he wasn't really standing upright too much when he was, going after those tackles. But with Milton Williams, he's just a disruptive force, and I hope it translates to the NFL. I think that's what I'm praying on right now. If you want to build this defensive line, and honestly, if he breaks out, you could see a potential trade in some guys next year on this defensive line. You never know at this point. They're causing a big cap hit, and obviously, you know, we're going to see what happens. But I think the depth behind that defensive tackle is great. I think they've added some more key guys that are going to be prepared and ready for the first week of the season. And I'm excited for preseason to see at least a little glimpse of what these guys could do. So other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about Milton Williams. You know, coming into the season, what do you think he is going to be in 2021? Do you think he could be obviously a future starter for the Philadelphia Eagles? So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later. Shakes what up, fly will fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.